The Kremlin is actively campaigning for foreigners to serve in the Russian army. One, in return for signing contracts, the Federation promises an accelerated acquisition of citizenship, the other, money. A review by the British Ministry of Defense says that since May of this year, Russia has been calling for migrants from Central Asia to join the army, promising them wages of up to $4,160. There are at least 6 million Central Asian migrants in Russia who the Kremlin likely sees as potential recruits.
They
offer to sign these contracts for money. This is the moment when mercenarism is actually legalized, only directly with the armed forces of Russia, in the hope that there will be a number of active, passionate people who don't mind making money. Through classic mercenaries, they are trying to make more or less trained ones who can be used at the front line.
They use in Russia violent methods too. For example, Uzbek migrant construction workers in Mariupol had their passports confiscated upon arrival and were forced to join the Russian army, according to British intelligence.
The first direction that was spread until recently is directly labor migrants, who work in Russia and who often find themselves in a rather disenfranchised position because they have problems with documents. We have repeatedly seen such people who were mobilized. They were taken as prisoners and recorded a video that they actually did not want to do it.
According to experts, the Kremlin's decision to recruit foreigners for the war against Ukraine is due to the low level of support for mobilization in the Federation among Russian citizens.
Russia likely wishes to avoid further unpopular domestic mobilization measures in the run-up to 2024 presidential elections. Exploiting foreign nationals allow the Kremlin to require additional personnel for its war effort in the face of mounting casualties, from a survey of the UK Department of Defense on Twitter.
Experts also link the actions of the Kremlin with the growing reluctance of already mobilized citizens of the Federation to carry out the criminal orders of the Russian military leadership. On August 25th, a military court sentenced 2 Russian soldiers to 2 years in prison for refusing to obey an order to return to the front line in Ukraine. Mediazona reported that Russia is condemning about 100 soldiers a week for refusing to fight.
If this trend continues, there will be about 5,200 convictions each year for refusing to fight, from the publication of Mediazona.
According to analysts, the high level of convictions indicates a lack of motivation and poor morale of the Russian army. Reported by Serhiy Kulyas, Yulia Granovska, UATV News.